Well, God has created men to be leaders.
Apostle Paul Butler talks about the role of men in their families, the community, and in the church. Today on Spirit of Wisdom. Apostle Paul J. Butler is a nurturing father, a loving husband, and an evangelist at heart. In 1987, he went into evangelism full-time. In 1989, he founded Bahamas Christian Fellowship Center. Today, my special guest, Apostle Paul J. Butler, will be speaking on males, men, their position, their role, and their responsibility. Thank you so much, Apostle Butler, for being here with me.
It is certainly an honor to be here and invited.
This is such a timely topic because everyone is crying for men to take their rightful place in society. Who has God created men to be? Why are they so special? And why is it that when they are not in place, things are not going right?
Well, God has created men to be leaders. And if there is no leadership being provided in the marriage or in the family life, it would be chaotic. The devil understands that if you can devour the male seed, then we will end up with dysfunctional families. And so what we have in our society is that a lot of young men and women are growing up without looking at what a family model looks like.
Yes.
And the cultural values and standards is what they adopt to. And as a result, these are human ideas and not a biblical way of what it is to be a father.
When you speak about family models, the family model is a man takes a wife, has children, and bring them up in the fear and the admonition of the Lord. How can the single parent, who is now the female, try and fill that void of the man that God created to fill that post? Because a lot of the single parents now who have children, they're saying that there's no man in the home. And I can't bring up these young boys. The girls are not listening. The family model is broken down because the woman, she is feeling inadequate. And she really isn't. But it's just that the male isn't there.
Well, that's a very interesting question. And our society, as a result of the absence of fathers in the home, has created most of our social problems. A lot of men are challenged because they are dysfunctional because they don't have the correct knowledge when it comes to what their role is all about. And the only way a man can really know his role as a husband, as a male, or even as a father is coming into a relationship with the Lord Jesus Christ.
Yes.
So this brings us to a place where the church has to fulfill those roles where there are absent fathers, where men in the church can adopt families and young men. If you see situations where there is a 16-year-old girl dating a 36-year-old man, it's a clear indication she's looking for a father.
Yes.
And here is somebody who can give her a couple of dollars, but then he is sexually exploiting her. That is just simply, there's a longing in our heart for that missing link. It's tragic, but it's very prevalent in our society. So we do understand that we don't have idealism in our society. However, I believe that the preaching of the gospel, bringing people into relationship with Jesus Christ, and then using that as a platform as people are part of a local church for them to be discipled and to learn about the ways of God and to allow godly Christian men to help to fulfill those roles where there are absent fathers.
We will be right back after this.